With this, over 37,000 temples are in government control.
मैंने ये मांग की है सुप्रीम कोर्ट के सामने कि इस एक्ट को अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल घोषित किया जाए, क्योंकि ये एक्ट डिस्क्रिमिनेट करता है और सिटीजन्स को दो क्लासेस में बांटता है.
With respect to the judicial treatment and the state's treatment of Hindus as a community and our institutions. Whenever you speak of state control of temples,
and I quote the Madras High Court and Tamil Nadu government saying that we have 11,999 temples under our control.
Temples in India are not just places of worship, they are the heartbeat of Sanatan Dharma, carrying forward traditions for millennia. But many of these sacred institutions are not managed by the communities that built and nurtured them. Instead, they are controlled by the government. This isn't just a question of administration, it's about faith, culture, and justice. Today, we explore why Hindu temples should be freed from government control and how this issue affects millions of devotees. The problem began during British rule. The Madras Regulation 7 of 1817 allowed colonial officials to control Hindu temples under the pretext of preventing mismanagement. This power grab was aimed at weakening Hindu communities, and it targeted temples while leaving mosques and churches untouched. After independence, instead of reversing these colonial laws, many states in India continued this practice. Today, over 4 lakh temples are under government control, with Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Kerala accounting for most of them. One of the greatest injustices is the disparity between how different religions are treated. While Hindu temples are managed by the state, churches, mosques, and gurudwaras are free to manage their own affairs. Why this selective interference in Hindu religious institutions? What's worse is how temple funds are managed. Donations from devotees, meant for temple upkeep, are often diverted for unrelated government projects. In Tamil Nadu, only 14% of temple income is spent on religious activities, while the rest goes to state coffers. Even temples like the famous Madurai Meenakshi temple, which generates crores in revenue, struggle with basic upkeep due to mismanagement. Out of the 60 crore rupees earned annually, only 10 crore rupees is used for temple preservation. The rest goes to state-controlled activities, often unrelated to the temple's religious or cultural goals. 47,000 acres of temple land have gone missing in Tamil Nadu, the state known as the Land of Temples. A notable case is the Chidambaram Nataraja temple. In 2014, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the temple priests, the Dikshitars, declaring that state interference was unconstitutional. But despite such victories, over 4 lakh temples remain under government control, creating a burden on devotees and hindering temple management. There is hope. Some temples and religious institutions are thriving under independent management, free from government interference. A shining example is the Sri Siddhaganga Mutt in Tumkur, Karnataka. The Mutt, under the leadership of its revered seers, has become not only a spiritual hub but also a center for education and social service. Sri Siddhaganga Mutt runs more than 125 educational institutions, serving thousands of students across Karnataka, regardless of their caste or background. The revenue generated from temple donations and land holdings is reinvested into the community, providing education, food, hostel and healthcare to more than 10,000 underprivileged students. This is an inspiring example of how religious institutions, when managed independently, can serve the public good without government interference. If you care about the future of our temples and the preservation of Sanatan Dharma, now is the time to act. Join the growing movement to return temples to their rightful caretakers, the devotees. Like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on this important cause. Let's protect our spiritual heritage together.